It looks like such a crazy draft from Team Secret, honestly. They have to really outplay Team Liquid. They have the reach for the Lone Druid for the egg, but there's always Mars in the line.
Making life pretty hard for Mickey. There's not much Insania you can do against such a tri lane. But if Zai can make the top lane work, it'll feel good for Zai. He's disrupted up. Foxy looking for a good line for his spear, able to nail him, buying more time to attack into Zai. And with the poison stacked up, that's first blood. Tiger will spill it. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, Mickey will go down, so they make the aggro tri lane work. Yapsol very low on life. The Fire Spirit, there's not enough burn from Insania. And Matumba and Puppy, they all want to dive underneath the tier 1 tower. No more extra regeneration if you're dead under the tower. And if it kept going, they probably would have found the courier. But instead, 2 hero kills go in the way of Team Secret's aggro tri lane. Hey, 20 to 12 sounds really nice, but only for experience.
Yeah.
Oh, top lane, bottom lane, sorry, Mickey. Pulled back in by the remnant of Matumberman. Then Yapsol follows up with his own punch, and Poppy's bringing the extra stuns. He's the man that had many centaurs to work with. Matumba will go down. Mickey just kept the cool spray stacks going, and Poppy's not a healthy man. The stun buys some space, but Mickey gets himself a double kill. Secret were meant to make this work, and now they're feeding the beast that is the Bristle. As Mickey once again zones him out the bottom lane. He's at 2,000 net worth compared to the 2.7k of the Bristleback. And to make matters worse, like there goes, actually there's Puppy. Here we go, no Puppy. Puppy sniping out a courier. Guess Mickey's courier brings in the double stuns. Mickey in a little bit of trouble trying to back up from Yapsol. Yapsol, the cool sprays are starting to stack up, but they found the kill already. Snowball forward, going after Insane. You can Icarus dive down to the trees. No one brought any kind of extra stun. And the movement from Zai, it does net the kill on the Bristleback.
But there's definitely pressure on the tower here. Nope, Bristleback is top. All right. They're gonna sack the tower, it looks like.
Puppy smoke broke instantly. They know the Tiger and Nisha are moving around the side, but Boxy just lets the arena out. Nisha can't get really close towards that tower, and he's pinned right next to it on the wall of Boxy. Savage Roar trying to force him away to Nisha. He's bottle charging his way up, but doesn't have enough life to survive. Meanwhile, they'll disrupt over on Puppy, but they got what they came for. The mid-hero will fall from Team Secret. Now that does give you a win, and the spear connects onto Puppy. He was playing around the back lines. He's going to lose his life for it. Even the root from Koifa, enabling him to get that double kill. And now you'll see who does more pressure towards the tier 1 tower.
You want to slow the game down enough for your heroes to get more spells. So you hit more levels, so they get higher points in their spells, so you can start like playing together and running at Liquid. But you can't wait too long, because yeah, you can't allow Liquid to get too much, right?
My god, Yapsol's being such a dick. The arena goes down, and they do actually catch out Zai. He TP'd himself in, and now caught on the Mars Arena wall. Tiger has been brought down by Matumba in the back lines, but now another route. Zai having such a hard time getting away. Snowball was already being committed, but Matumba with the double kill. Boxy committed everything he could to get the kill on Zai. And ends up being a 2-for-1 trade-off, but both the outposts at the 10-minute mark were in control of Team Secret. But with this time, Lena, was Nisha off on a stack kind of game? Or is it all just like the bounty runes that came in? Because she's got the same now in net worth, and if they find this kill as well, Laguna Blade Koifa streak is ended by Nisha, and now he is definitely the uncontested #1 net worth.
It's actually very game dependent how if this smoke's gonna work out or not, because
they have to find him in the trees. They got a lot of stuns to chain. Now Prophet TPing him. This is best way to find him in the trees. Koifa, well, Light Strike Array is going to be off target. Koifa still on the run. Shan's blocking him in, pinning him towards the corner. Bristleback is on the way to try and help out. Savage Roar creates a little bit extra space as again another LSA off target from Nisha, so we can't finish the job just yet into Koifa. Boxy or Yapsol. Koifa turned around, so Yapsol turns with him, dodging the spear of Boxy. Nisha may lose his life for this, however. Sprout tries to hold him in the corner, but thanks to the arena, they see everything they need to. Zai's TP out will be successful. Spear of Mars was on cooldown, that's why he couldn't throw it until now. As Enchantress, Boxy trying to reach over the shards. Poppy's TP will not be successful. The coils are in range, and Insania working together to try and kill off Matumberman, but they'll have to settle for Yapsor. Snowballing into the Wild Wing. Already got a couple of poison stacks on him, and he will be brought down as Liquid bring their entire team to defend that top lane.
It's 1,000 extra HP and 15 extra armor, and Liquid can then like easily, follow up and help him out. They did end up bringing him down, so it does slow down the Deso. I imagine when he gets Deso, they're gonna walk into Roche, and we're gonna have another team fight at that time.
Oh, this is some fun confidence from Zai. Gets speared by Boxy, goes straight back into starting what he did before. Sentry ward is down, and well, Matumba's in the middle of both of them. Now Nisha comes over himself, but the spear locking Matumba up against the wall. Defensive snowball save will be able to work, even getting the follow-up stun into Boxy, and the shark control onto the bristleback, but Insania will give him all the life back that he requires. SD was picked up by Matumbaman, and this is Team Secret just playing on so many different fronts, getting both the supports of Team Liquid, and maybe they go for a little bit more. The enchant to slow down Mickey, follow-up stuns, but they just don't have the damage output. Back to controlling the lanes. Feeling still pretty damn confident to push up. Alpha Wolf give all that bonus damage, in this tower, -6 armor on it, is dying very, very quickly, but they want to finish Roshan. He's low. He's at 1100. But they've lost the tier 3 tower. Now Aegis Maul's the hands of Mickey. TPs will begin. Mickey will TP himself to the front lines and then towards Matumbaman. And how do you get your fight? How is this 5-man going to work out from Team Liquid? The fear, Matumbaman, he's actually pinned. No! Oh, the wall wasn't up in time. The spear didn't connect him into the arena. At least there's some rooting over on the Tusker, who's got defensive snowball available. This will buy just a little bit of time. But for all of this run back, for getting the Aegis Immortal, losing a tier 3 tower, all you get is Yapsaw. That one range creep gets to survive and allowed this to actually happen. Yapsaw's the first one to TP back, but it looks like Secret are going for their own trade-offs here. Now they're starting to TP out, but Mickey still with Aegis and Koifa with his bear up and running. They just want to pick up the melee racks and probably get out, but Zai and Tumbleman have taken the same type of thing on bottom lane. So Koifa and Mickey, now be careful about your TP timing.
So that his creeps could get momentum and push into the base, which made the backdoor reach and kick out, right? Or like go off.
Yep.
So that was really cool. And Nisha, maybe
bottom lane. Yep. Pinned up against the side. This time they get the arena off. Boxy only wants to get them over towards the side, so they burn. But Nisha just BK beats. Yapsaw still trying to fight this one out. Tiger doesn't have his purge off cooldown just yet, but they want Nisha. In fact, with Zai actually arriving in this fight too, it looks like it's Team Liquid who are the ones having the casualties. Mickey can stand his ground, so at least he can bring down Nisha, but how much more power has Mickey got? Enough once Koifa is here to lend the root, to lend the control. But Talman trying to run away. The Remnant didn't get the control he was looking for over on Mickey. Now rooted up and brought down. Koifa ends the huge streak of Matumbaman 7 times. And it looked like maybe it was a good start with the 2 supports going down from Liquid.
Might be too slow though.
Bottom lane doesn't push fast enough. Roshan's already down to 3,000. The trees will come in, but the information, the Remnant doesn't grab anything. In fact, all this is pull Lone Druid over. Jump in. Matumbaman trying to get a steal. Couldn't grab anything, so jumps back out just as quick as he went in. Gets a little tense now, but so Team Liquid, they want to barrel down. They want to be able to use the Aegis Immortal to move forward. Do they think that this is actually going to be that time? Like, the advantage is still slightly the way of Team Secret. Maybe it'll help if you can get this pick up over on Poppy. Once again, Abyssal Blade control and hit. Just way too strong.
I mean, the gold is in favor of...
Oh god, actually caught a bigger one. They caught Zai. Koifa going to bring the bear back in again with a Savage Roar, as much disabled as they can get. They even get the extra root. A Prophet Sprout. Did anyone bring a blade? Yeah, they did. Cutting through the trees, and Zai, Nisha will arrive himself to try and help out Boxy, focusing him down. BKB wants to get inside the arena. Let's the Lunar Blade go, and Boxy now, at least he's able to walk himself outside the arena, but the Ether Remnant pulls him back closer once again. But Tumba jumps forward, defensive disruption buying more time, but they can't keep Boxy alive, no matter how hard Liquid try. But Koifa trying to do this almost solo. He's almost got Lena. The roots just continue on forever. The bear will be claimed as a rebuttal, but bear for Lena, you'll take it. Maybe the better chance is they bought space with their deaths so Mickey can take the tier 2 tower on bottom lane. We wondered what it would take to achieve it, and that's kind of what it is. Yeah, well, there's no disable on Zai, so he doesn't care about, like, you can just TP away to safety. Now Tuskar will arrive, so disable will be there. Mickey in pretty deep. Where's that support? Insania is nearby, but they've got their first stun. Mickey trying to retreat back out once again. The Sprout, perfect control. Icarus dive will cut the path, but Mickey just goes down. Aegis Immortal will burn. SD's moving over. They're trying to get there as soon as they can to help out this bristleback. Life number 1 has already been claimed. They look for Puppy outside. Lone Druid's bear not close enough.
And we almost have 25 on bristleback. He will hurt a lot when he gets that. But again, like, it's not... damage is not really his problem. It's more about being able to hit heroes.
Boxy?
Boxy.
Very, very problematic. Matumbaman, the arena comes up and Matumbaman almost feels like he baited it. The spear's going to pull him back in again, and with a lot of damage with Koifa's jump forward.
Nice.
Boy!
That was very nice, actually.
These Abyssal Blades are just letting them go for initiation after initiation. Enchantress on the run as far as she possibly can. Glimmer Cape will give that extra ability to hide. Yeah, I want to say yes too.
It says yes. Right
yeah,
there,
it says pierces spell immunity. So I'm assuming that is the kick. But I know sometimes that's damage and not effect, or affected not damage. Trouble as Mickey, another jump forward with Abyssal Blade. Koifa follows up with his bear, and Matumbaman. He just spent 1 minute in the sim, then he's back down for 80 seconds, and Nisha also on the run underneath the sentry ward. A spear from Boxy tried to catch the target. They just try and keep following, but the Silver Edge is worn off, and the Savage Roar into a bash, into a root. All the control that Liquid can ask for. They get it in droves, and now Koifa, a double kill to his name, and they'll be looking to pressure this mid lane.
So I think just getting another side of racks, and then see what happens. If they don't buy back, you can poke to your force as well.
Yeah. Well, they're already in. They've already taken the job, and yeah, okay, yeah, no buybacks. Poke tier 4s. Hey, Nisha, we're going to test you. 44 seconds before he's up. Fortification will buy a little bit more time. Secret, no, at least they can't lose their top lane of rack, so let it go. Prophet actually buys a rapier. Zai's coming back in to bring the extra DPS for this fight. Nisha as well, but there's your Abyssal Blade done. Goodbye, Yapsaw. No buyback available from him. And where's your target, Zai? He's actually battling against Koifa's bear. They're trying to remove it from the field. They are able to do so. The TP in, and they didn't finish up in time. Phoenix tried to BT to the front lines. He'll end up missing out on that, but they're gonna kill Zai. The rapier is on the deck. Has it been regathered? Oh, it's not. It's in the hands of Mickey. This is over. They don't have the damage anymore. It was the last YOLO play, but Team Liquid will take game 1 of this series in 42 minutes.
Yeah, wow. What an ending.
It's because of Diabadon, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, the laning stage is really strong for the Gyro versus Diaba as well.
I don't know, though. I love the secret win, by the way. Congrats. We're in the 3rd game.
He's been living life on the edge. He keeps running at Zai and just triggering the flat cannon. So Insania and Mickey can just do as much spill damage as they possibly can. Now at least you get the cookie jump forward. And the Rocket Barrage. Yapsaw is low. Insania, one more attack. No, he'll need 2. Yapsaw got some extra life. Good juking around the tree lines, but he gets body blocked up by Zai. He had to come back out again. And Insania will finish the job. So,
they were expecting Ember to come and kill the Alchemist.
Definitely would have helped with the fight. Got a cookie stun up on top lane, followed up by the homing missile. Just easy chain stuns, and the shield's down for the moment. Now we'll come back up again. Insania dropping low. Mickey does need to finish the job, able to do so. Yapsaw goes for the first stun as Insania, a little off target with a scatter blast, but Yapsaw very happy to keep the damage coming his way. Maybe you give the safe lane to someone like Zaya so he can finish up the Vlads.
No, or just Poppy just takes it. Gets farmed himself. Gets a fast mech, gets a fast 6. It's very good this game.
That can work. Top lane. Dives coming in. Cookie stun from Insania, but that just allows Yaps to get the double stun under the cooldown. Liquid try and fight. It's like regeneration from tower. Please provide. Zion wants to move forward. Mickey on 44 HP turns for a rocket barrage and a flat cannon trying to give some extra damage so they can finish off Zaya so he will not die in vain. But Insania and Koifa, they are checking the wrong direction. Zai is headed towards the east if he wants to burn it, but actually with the help of Tiger, feeling confident to stay alive. Puppy's losing part of his army. The TP support came, Hand of God was burnt. Searing Chains plus Cookie Stun, Nisha having real trouble getting away from Koifa, who just Spirit commits in. Matumbaman has no follow-up stuns, and that double damage rune looks scary, but that's all.
Very nice for Liquid. They get to open up the map. Centaur is, I guess he's gonna rush Blink this game, so they can be aggressive. And he's gonna have
found that target. Mickey, Insania needs to try and help out here. A cookie or something. Get that gyrocopter away. Get the sun over online. Now Mickey, the finger of death comes out. So welcome to your plus damage. Yapsaw will lose his life. He's just standing his ground inside the Mortimer's Kisses. Thanks to the Searing Chains of Koifa. Nisha also down low, but hey, you got Zai. Can you play late game against an Alchemist style lineup? That feels like you're just asking for like a financial crisis.
I mean, normally you can play late game against it. It's just you need to make sure you get You don't get
Coming
too
mid
far
for the
behind.
fight. Yapsol's going to stay in close with the Hoof Stomp and the initial stun, trying to make sure that Voice Spirit goes down. Once again, the Cookie Stun, not exactly what they want it to be. And SD caught out, disruption will happen. No, it's a little too late. Stampede to victory also not work out. Benicia, the Blade Mail, helping to try and kill off Insania. The Hand of God and Mech Charges give so much more sustain to Secret. Benicia will still end up going down, but...
I mean, if they bring 5, they definitely can. It's just like... Secret's main objective is not to take the tower, right? It's just kind of
Puppy's Tensor looking for SD. He has to go defensive disruption. The follow-up long-range Lion Sun. He's waiting for the Finger of Death. Yapsor actually pulled it back. Maybe save it for a better hero. There's your Cookie jump forward. Hex is out. Ember Spirit's waiting. The Remnant pulling back Insania. Matumba's able to get the stun over on the Ember Spirit with the Finger of Death. That's why you save it. Koifa gets exploded.
Liquid's timing is okay right now, but I mean, not really careful, just... Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think it's a good chance Secret might just crush Liquid here, but...
Here we go. Blink, looking for the stun, able to find it over on Boxy. Tiger will be there for the disruption. He'll actually get a copy of the Alchemist who jumped in with the Finger of Death. Boxy trying to survive. He actually lets the Stampede go, but doesn't get much more out of it. Side of Fist, Searing Chains, combining with a call down. Mickey, he doesn't actually have Flat Hand available for the homing missile. Chan may go down. No, the Hand of God and the Mech both come off. Puppy, he will not be able to run away to safety, but the life and time it gave means that Mickey becomes priority target number 1 that Nisha is able to finish the job on. All that fight happened within that full duration of the BKB. And now Team Secret can go back to Roshan. That feels like that's how they started, right? Like Batoma jumped in, he got disrupted, he had to pop BKB.
No, the sensor kind of just died, right? Creep cutting and like be really annoying. Try to get your net worth closer to that 2-3 item timing of Gyrocopter and then maybe take a fight then. Or try to get a free kill on Chen here, maybe.
Homing missiles out, but look who's right behind. Yabsaw starts with the Hex over on the Gyrocopter. No BKB out from him. They get the instant stun, following up the Finger of Death. They don't have enough damage to find that quick kill, and combining with Call Down and BKB, Mickey kind of wants to stand and deliver. It's Insania for Yamsaw as the trade-off, and the BKB timings, but Koifa wants more than that. He wants Puppy, but Puppy's already finished Greaves. You can't even control him. Not as much life as you'd think to get through. 2400 on a Centaur feels almost squishy, but homing missiles going to Matumba. He's got BKB as well as the Aegis Immortal, but they get the disruption timing a little bit off. The homing missile was going to connect, but Matumba, now the BKB, Mickey, they can't use many of those Mortimer's kits to get any kind of damage because there's too much immunity. Matumba's the front liner, just standing and delivering the tier 3 tower to death. And now he'll do the same to the melee racks and Liquid. You've got 5 heroes here that has to do something. The Aghanim Scepters on the Gyrocopter, that's one new addition at least, but a taunted back Boxy. The melee rank to try and protect it. You've still got to get through the Aegis to the Immortal. Matumba just shields up. Boxy gets the double stun. Can they get the backlines? Another Cookie stun. Nisha and Abaddon both being stunned up for the moment. But Matumba still keeps going with objective-based gaming. The melee rank is gone. The control with the Finger of Death puts Mickey down. He does not have buyback thanks to the buyout. And now... bottom lane of Rax is taken. They could rotate towards the mid.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
Boxy, you can see he wants to. He wants to go for the double stun, but look at Zai's positioning and Yabson's positioning. And in fact, they just jump in. Snapfire defensive disruption has to be used by Tiger. He wants to use it on the Alchemist. And he's got a couple of copies of a hero that can fight, but Snapfire jump away. She'll live on 160 HP, but the mid Rax is already toast. Like, okay, yeah, Team Secret now 25,000 ahead in gold. It's only about 7,000 in experience, and we just can look for the next Roshan if Team Secret want to be safe about it, but Liquid aren't waiting. They 5-man smoke up, they run down mid, they know they need something. Puppy just brought Alchemist into the fight. The smoke will break. They don't see up the hill, and they start the fight over on the Alchemist. He's got no chemical rage, and maybe you can get the kill. Oh, wait. BKB up. Abyssal Blade's done. Gyrocopter's damage goes out the window, and I think the hopes of Liquid taking this game too, it kind of goes with it. They can just run down mid-secret and end this, and if Liquid have worked this out, they'll just tap that 2 buttons together. GG. Game is done, and we have ourselves a third. I don't know if you got much more to say on that, Mystery. It did kind of feel like a march to the end, but...
you said all there is to say there, and that, I think...
That's just such a perfect pick. All 3 cores have a terrible time against the bat. You already have your damage. You have team fight thanks to the Undying.
So what happens when, let's say you start linking, I will see it now, and you dissimulate, it doesn't remove it right away, does it? The link stays, or? Actually, I haven't seen that before.
Holds for a second. Top lane, Zai. Well, this may be first blood. Maledict pop should be enough to kill him off, and he knows it too. Trying to make his way towards the neutrals, but they won't get the last hit. Fair enough.
Bottom lane, Axe, missed out up.
Tiger's still having a fine time just hitting into Puppey during all of this, but now Oracle will also arrive. Axe wants to get his TP out. That's not going to happen. Quick cancel as YapzOr just continues his rotation. But that's 3 heroes. Yeah, Matumba has to TP back to the T1 tower before he misses out on too much. Like, all right, if it's not in the lane, it's going to be over here on the ramp. And
oh my, he barely missed it. That's actually kind of a big deal. That's kind of a big deal. He used what? That's 3 sentries. And,
yeah, two sentries and the observable got planted displayed. Batrider losing all the life. You guys are giving him a bit of a soul rip from Puppey, but Maledict will take everything else.
You're just playing your game and then hope there's a Phoenix, you know, there. You don't see it coming. Maybe that often. So
Koifa, he wants to pick up the Keen Optic, but there's a remnant that will pull him up on the hill if he does, and the battle for the 10-minute rune. Now this won't be scouted out unless Nisha actually jumps down. Okay, now he's able to get it. Protect the neutral items at all costs. Undying Tombstone denied by Puppey. As 4 heroes from Team Liquid have come to join the fight, and Paralyzing Cast, 2 heroes isolated, but nope. You're able just to step yourself away or dissimulate yourself away. Puppey won't be so lucky. Oracle trying to protect himself from all the magical damage. Matumban's continuing to run back to the tier 1 tower. Cask is still on cooldown for the moment, but 4 heroes. One of them has plus 108 damage, looking to dive the tier 1 tower. Batrider now going to TP in. We've got the Pyramid Sun Ray, the Phoenix Sun down. Matumba's trying to get rid of it in time. Will the sun come up? No, it won't. Matumba will get rid of it. Box cops so much damage under the tier 1 tower. He'll live thanks to the 1 charges. Nope, take that back. YapzOr brings in the extra nuke to finish the job. A quick remnant. Quite just out of range of that. The flame break won't push him back in time. But now the dive is on from Team Secret. Paralyzing Cast making that very, very difficult. And Zai, well, he didn't get the memo. He kept diving out, but now he'll pull back with the rest of his team.
Yeah, this Witch Doctor is not a joke anymore. Like this Death Ward has been buffed so many times that you're not gonna think of the spell that much in the game until you start dying to it, because it shreds heroes. And
Fights on. Blink call. Zai's already having a hard time. There goes the Death Ward, and there goes Zai. Just culling bladed down very, very quickly, and saying he's playing from range. The flat cannon from Matumba does do a lot of damage. They're back under the tier 1 tower into the protection of the Phoenix Sun, and Morphling waveforms in. Undying losing so much life. The false promise has to be used on him to keep him alive, while the Tombstone mopped up by the rest of Liquid. But now Nisha tries to go ham. Koifa dies so quickly, but another call out from Boxy with the Maledict. They need to get that damage into Nisha, and Meke very happy to oblige. Nisha will go down, and Team Secret bit off more than they can chew. The low value core of Team Liquid is all that was lost. That's a good. That's a Radiant defensive scan. Matumba feels him coming and gets the hell out of there. Courier flies over the hill, and that just tells you exactly where everybody is.
They still have that ops. They have a sentry, but
Jar hasn't looked at the hill.
High ground. Yeah.
He needs to see it. All right, yeah, I'm visible. Well, Puppey's gonna lose his life. The observable is taken care of. Maybe not. Oracle, YapzOr arrives just in time to get the false promise out. Koifa did steal a fair chunk of damage. But now we'll see what Zai can do. Blink in, Lasto, he found the target. He found Koifa, pulling him back in. Defensive Eagle Scepter will come up. The Phoenix Sun will also connect on the ground. Matumba standing his ground as well, but they haven't taken care of the Phoenix Sun just yet. The stun comes through, and now Boxy, dunk number 1, looking for a second, over towards YapzOr. The Death Ward Insane here, completely uncontested to the south, letting it go. And now Nisha, he's got 21 charges available, no step up and running. They want to finish the job. Another Paralyzing Cast can Maledict forward. They can dissimulate, jump over, and they want revenge on Insania. Nisha will end the kill streak. And it looks like Secret at least picking up some of the pieces around their tier 1 tower.
Koifa on BKB, and then I imagine they're gonna meet up and smoke up. Try to take a good fight. And Secret is not gonna let that happen. They're themselves gonna smoke. And let's see what happens here.
Raises the closest one, but they find Phoenix instead. Flying versus flying. Kuiper wants to come over, but nope. Phoenix is already down. Buyback's available. Paralyzing cast can be pretty damn good. Bounce between the heroes with a full death wall timing once again, and Maledict on Puppey. Undying, well, they got a lot of extra heal arriving in from the Oracle, but now he's dead and gone. Kuiper, can they get the extra damage into Batomman? Did the false promise? No, it didn't do enough damage. Not inside of all of that, but it won't stop Mickey from rampaging forward for a double kill. They have to get rid of this tombstone. So difficult to play against the undead, and Batrider, well, he'll be the next target. Call him up, bring him down. And Team Liquid repel Team Secret. It's still a 0-3 Razor. It's been a sad time when it comes for Kuiper, but he's not the superstar of this game. It really feels like Mickey is stepping into his own.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of also his role this game, is to just kind of link the gyro and...
Oh, what a call! Foxy, he got two of them in the trees. Yapsol and Matumba both together, no way out. And both laced with Maledict. Nikkei didn't even have his E-Blade fly out to him just yet, but Secret were thinking about the defense, but they definitely think again now. Is this the confidence that Liquid should have at this point?
Kind of, but I think they're not that far ahead that they can just...
The Observer die. The blink call, Boxy catches him out. The Observer was there from the Dire Side, but false promise to let Batrider stand up his ground. Wish Doctor has been brought down, and now it's Boxy who gets lassoed and controlled. Team Liquid not having the fight they wanted when Razor gets picked up. His BKB, that's the 10-second duration one being used defensively to get back behind the tower.
Instead, now Secret are actually... They feel good now. JR ages. Yes, this Void Spirit is suddenly really farmed. He has Death and almost Axe and Heals, so...
Alright, Zai's gonna leave. It looks like they don't want to have a crack. But new items start to arrive. The Mindbreaker for the Void Spirit.
So here comes that smoke.
Look, jungle items. Axe, it's a call position, but look how quickly Secret split. And the Yule Scepter. Up you go. That one came out from Nisha. Doesn't want Kuiper to get the initiation off quite right, but... Nisha.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurts.
I think maybe Axe would be better than Refresher, but it doesn't really matter. The biggest point is that... Okay,
he's dead.
No, actually.
Lassoed mid Icarus dive and dead for now. 78 seconds without buyback available because he bought the Shiva's Guard.
And they're gonna get multiple bounty runs here, so not the worst for them.
Alright, Boxy, blink TP away. Zyme moves quickly. Your Scepter's gonna cancel that, and they can just leave him there if they want to. He can't TP away. No, kill him and move on. Team Secret don't like to dwell.
You know, Morphling is so strong right now, but if Matumba gets the Satanic and Rapier, you know, I don't think Morphling is the hero to beat that type of hero, so...
Oh, Blink Call's gonna happen, and they get it too. Nisha gonna lose his life very quickly. 80 seconds on the sideline without buyback available.
Liquid should be good. Now they're gonna go high ground here, I guess.
Yeah, Liquid's coming up. Zai's trying to show like an illusion on top lane, so maybe they feel like they have to defend, but a smoke from Team Secret. They still have no buyback of the Void Spirit. But Tumble will be the front line of Boxy, able to connect over on the call. And now maybe Batrider, he gets the lasso over on Mickey. Matumba can get the BKB call down and fly cannon damage out, but no! He's dead! No buyback available. Team Secret are all pushing up the daisies. The only buyback that is available is on the Batrider, but they can just go GG now. There's nothing left for Team Secret to do. Liquid can end this and 2-1 the series.
That's superior, right?
They don't know. They don't know that they look to go for the tier 4 towers. Void Spirit's up, and they're going to give it respect. Roshan, look for his spawn time. He may respawn in 25 seconds, and that may be the next point of contest for Team Secret to get themselves back in this game. But as you said, a full 5-on-5 fight against Liquid is not what you're looking for. So they smoke up anyway. Liquid is sitting behind their cores. A blink forward, the lasso. It's over on Boxy. Tombstone got to drop absolutely everything you've got to try and kill off this Axe. Yamsor trying to stand on the line. A never-ending silence on the Axe. And maybe now you have enough damage, but the Phoenix Sunray is going down. But have they got enough damage? They're still stunned up. Matumba, he's going to get rid of it. So Phoenix is down, but Axe is brought back into this fight. Gyrocopter so low on damage, had 214 of his stolen. Now the cask, all the bounces are there. And this may just be well played. There's no buybacks on Team Secret. Liquid will go down the mid lane. They may just go for the whole tier 4.
Yeah,
And that's
this time you
exactly what
definitely just go
happened.
for it. Wow.
GG.
GG, yeah. They killed the egg that time, but you know, it's just so... Well, you need your whole team to hit that egg for it to die when it gets to this point, so...
Like, too many issues to deal with, and you chose the Phoenix egg.
Yeah. No, they drafted to kind of win 3 lanes, but